Okay, here we are doing a quick walkthrough of a single family home in San Mateo. And I wanted to give a big shout out and a thank you to the listing agents, Angie, Sam Lee, and Eric Chu of Sereno Real Estate, Key Luxury Estates. Thank you guys so much for allowing us to tour your listing and do this walkthrough. I really appreciate it. Great agents, great team. We're gonna do a walkthrough here to show you some of the things that I think can be done to a property like this to bring it up to a good modern condition that will cause it to be a very desirable property. A lot of the homes in our area here in the Mid-Peninsula in San Mateo County and throughout the San Francisco Bay Area are older. A lot of them are older. And specifically, this home is right by downtown San Mateo that has a lot of older homes. And this one is built in 1915. So first thing about a 1915 home that I generally tend to see is that ceiling heights tend to be a little bit taller. This home, I would say these ceilings are probably 9 feet to me is what it looks like. Could be a little bit, could be 10. But I don't think it's taller than 10. I think it's 9 to 10. First things first is you come in here in this little living room. This is almost like a very large foyer. It's a very small room and it's not really functional. You walk in right here, this room is a little bit too small to be functional. Now, you have this wall right here. A wall is in the center of a house like this. Oftentimes, that would mean that it's a load-bearing wall because the posts and the framing of the wall on the inside of the wall here is holding up the center of the roof line. And so usually you'll find that the center or that the load-bearing walls in a home tend to hover in this kind of center line. Again, I am not a structural engineer. I'm not a contractor. I'm just giving you my, I guess, secondhand knowledge of listening to, speaking with, and walking through properties with structural engineers and contractors, and also watching a lot of YouTube videos and having a lot of experience selling homes and helping clients to remodel homes as well. So let's pop into this next room here. This one has a closet and it is kind of connected to this one. If this were me, I would probably connect these two rooms to make this more of a large, kind of like a grand or a great room, otherwise known, where it can be a little bit bigger, where you walk in and now you have this living room, a larger living room, and then the kitchen over there. That's one idea. But the thing is that you would need a beam most likely in here, which is probably not a huge deal. It would cost some money, definitely, and a structural engineer needs to come through, take a look at it. But you would need this beam to open it up. And that way you come in to the property and you have a large great room that you come in and then to the kitchen. Alternatively though, you can kind of close this up and just keep this as a bedroom. A bedroom in the front of the house, which we're on a bit of a thoroughfare right here. So I don't know how many people want a bedroom at the front of the house. You know, a lot of people rather have it in the middle or in the back with a little bit more privacy. However, you know, it's just something to think about. I don't know. I just got in here for a second, but I probably would feel like it might make more sense maybe to keep this as a bedroom. But let's go inside and take a look and see what we decide on. This wall, I'm sure, also would require a beam to open up. But what you have in here is actually a fairly large kitchen. What would make maybe even more sense potentially would be to open up this wall here and make this like a large kitchen, and maybe you construct a little more of a foyer kind of mudroom area over there potentially. And in fact, you can even enclose, there's a front porch that we didn't see that you can enclose and turn into a foyer, because people do like that. A lot of people, when they walk into a home, they don't want to walk right into a living room or a kitchen and just see it. They want some sort of a little foyer area. A lot of people that I tour homes with, potential buyers, really make that a point of importance that they really like. It gives a certain amount of character to a house. So that's an idea. Now, I think here, what I would do is knock down this wall, and I think you probably still would require a beam here and take out the posts. And then you have this area. And now there's another bedroom right here, or what looks to be a bedroom with actually its own closet here, and then this is just a half bath right here, or otherwise known as a powder room. So what I may say is that you may put up a beam up here, open this, open that one, and then turn it more into like an L-shaped kitchen, great room, dining area type of situation. That's more of an open floor plan, and then keep that as a bedroom. Get rid of this closet and give this closet to that room, so now that room has a larger closet. That's another idea. Here's the thing, is that a house like this that's older, that's built a long time ago, isn't functional for today's day and age. It's not what people would like to do today. It takes a lot more creativity in bringing on an architect, structural engineer, and people to come through with some ideas and thoughts on and creativity, and how much putting a beam here versus putting a beam there, and how much these things would cost, to decide what's the right thing for you. Also thinking about your own lifestyle and how you would like to live in a property and how you would like to have your property laid out. That's very important. The windows need to be redone. Most people would want to put recessed lighting in here and kind of redo this space. And actually, I think the ceilings are a little bit taller in that room than they are in here. So now you have a full bathroom over here, which is nice. And then in fact, this is kind of funny, you have another full bathroom on this side. So this is a little bit, most people find this a little bit weird and wouldn't want to do this. So what I would probably suggest is turning one of these, essentially, or maybe demolishing this bathroom and the bathroom that's behind it in that other room, closing this door, and somehow maybe turning this room into more of a primary suite that now has a walk-in closet and a large bathroom here, and then carve out a little area for a half bath over here. Then you have off this one room, you have another little small room. So this is a very unique property. It's very difficult to think of something right off the bat like this. First and foremost, it's very important to walk through with a, when you buy a house like this, to get a structural engineer, an architect, the contractor, and everybody to just get on the same page to really get the ideal setup. But this room has got to go. I mean, there's no reason to have this little tiny room off another room. This could turn into more of a walk-in closet, actually, for this room. But the problem is you have this hallway thing, so how do you do this? Okay, and then you have this other small room right here, and yet another small room right here. Okay, so we're here in the back, and so the thing is that the house is pretty large and it's a good space, but it's not, there's not a huge amount of yard space. One thing that I want to take a look at, because I don't see, is that look at this attic space up here. So we were over here with tall ceilings, but there's a large amount of attic space going all the way through. Some people might want to raise it and add a second floor, which you probably would be able to do. It wouldn't be cheap, but you would be able to do it. Some people would just finish out that attic space and add it as storage or kids' playroom, or maybe even fit an office or something over there, potentially. Let's take a look at this room, actually. We're here in this little laundry room, which is cool and convenient because you have this little laundry room space. It's nice. Some people might just decide to demolish this to add more yard space and then have their laundry room area down here. This is wood siding, so from where I see, it looks like in good shape. I don't think you have to redo the siding or anything like that, so that's could be a big ticket item that's good to deal with. Okay, let's take a look at the crawl space. So most homes will have some sort of crawl space like this. So you have a big amount of space here. Some people, again, with enough money would maybe excavate and turn this, but I think it would be a significant amount of money to excavate something like this and build another floor down here. But at the end of the day, it could be a lot of really good storage space. So, but from what I see here, it looks like in excellent condition. The foundation, the cement looks new. The framing of the wood looks fantastic. Obviously, if you do a deep dive and you walk in there and you look in detail, you might find some wet spots or a little bit of rot or something like that. But from what is visible here, it looks like this foundation, the framing is in impeccable condition. So there you have it. That's our walkthrough today. I'm sorry I couldn't be a little bit more creative with what we would do as far as the remodels and how to readjust the floor plan to make it a little bit more modern. But my advice to you would be that, you have to talk to your professionals. You have to talk to your realtor, your contractor, your structural engineers, your architects. If you're thinking about buying a fixer, especially something older where you're going to have to redo the floor plan, there could be a lot involved and it could be a lot more expensive than you think. So make sure you, first of all, trust your advisor's expertise and experience and make sure that you're confident that they know what they're doing and are giving you good advice. If you are thinking about buying a house in the San Francisco Bay Area and you're looking for somebody that can advise you and help guide you and give you the proper advice and thoughts and be creative with you on turning a property like this into your dream home, please don't forget to hit up Rise Homes and me, myself, Joe Poliak. Please reach out to us and I'll be happy to help you. Thanks again.